Hello once again. I'm so glad that you're back because today I wanted to share the second part of my Lemons of Life series with you. If you haven't seen the first part, you can always browse my channel to watch it whenever you get a chance. I mean, even now if you want, just press pause, go watch the other video, and then come back to this one. Okay, so last time we talked about how life sometimes gives us difficult challenges and obstacles, but also that these so-called lemons are, number one, they're not all that you get because life gives you other things as well. Number two, that they are mostly temporary and will pass eventually. Number three, that they must be kept in perspective relative to the world at large. And number four, that they must be seen as an opportunity that they truly are. So with that said, now let's focus on what we can do when life gives us lemons. So the first thing to know is that we don't really get to choose the timing or the type of lemons because they just tend to happen, right? And yes, I understand that there are times that our choices can actually produce more lemons, but the most important thing to note is that even though we don't get to choose the lemon or when it happens, we do get to choose how we react to it regardless, right? So there are always options in our reactions, and today I want to share some of those reactions with you. You know, most people take the option to give up. They face the challenges and opposition, and they just throw in the towel and give up on life altogether. Their motto is, when life gives you lemons, you just give up. And I don't want to be insensitive, but I want to be real. Giving up is a real thing. All of us, in one point in life or another, will consider it. But the key is to never choose it. No matter how bad life gets, you need to remember that we can make it through no matter what. So when life gives you lemons, don't throw them away along with the rest of what you have. There's still a purpose and a reason for you. There's so much more to give and to experience and to aspire to. So please don't give up. Okay, so some people use the lemons of life and make lemonade, and that's a wonderful idea. I mean, what could be better than a cold glass of lemonade on a hot, challenging day in our life, figuratively speaking here. But I think it's very important to note that making lemonade is a make the best of it strategy that mostly benefits you and can be considered a cop-out strategy of sorts to cope with the challenge. And I know we've been hearing this all of our life, but really, if I made some lemonade, would you get some? Seriously, only I would benefit, you know? And also, what happens when I run out of the lemonade? You know, it's an active but passive approach in enjoying the ride even through the hard times, and that's a really good thing. But I think that there's way more potential in lemons. We just have to see the opportunity inside of it. You know, and then there's those individuals that see the opportunity and not only want to cool off with a glass of lemonade, but they also want to make some money or be productive in the process. So they start a lemonade stand. Yes, lemonade stands not only help you cool off, but they also give you a sense of accomplishment even through the hard times. When you think this way, you're squeezing the potential out of the challenges and staying productive simultaneously in the process. And I love that lemonade stand analogy because, you know, it's a small business mentality. I mean, you get to use the challenges and opportunities in life to somehow bless everyone else that's around you and your community. And that's a really good thing. And before you know it, you'll be out of the challenge and you'll be doing even better things. But you know what? I can't help to wonder what happens when we run out of lemons. Like I said before, lemons are only temporary, and so are those challenges. So what happens to your lemonade stand once the opposition subsides? You have to close it, right? So today, I want to present to you the enterprise system of managing the lemons of life. It's a way to fully utilize the hardships and the challenges and the opposition, you know, that will inevitably face us and capitalize on them for the long term. This model is based on the assumption that you're not the only person in the world that has gone through or will go through this specific challenge that you're facing right now. You know, and because you've already been through it or are going through it right now, you're able to use the experience not only to cool off and stay productive, but also to create systems that you can share and utilize with the rest of the world whenever they face a similar challenge, which is super important, right? So here's the lemon. Here's how you utilize that enterprise system. When life gives you lemons, start a lemon products enterprise. Yes, that's right. Get those lemons and cut them and take out the seeds and plant them as your long-term goal. Then squeeze the juice out and make a lemonade stand to sell. And then also use the lemon pulp, the rind and the zest to create hand soaps, scented candles, and even garnishes, you know, as your short-term goal. What this does is it creates a systematic and strategic approach to managing the limits of life while allowing for the success to be long-lasting and long-term. Because once the limits run out, you have products to sell. And once those run out, you have some more growing out of the ground because you planted the seeds, which is a great thing. I know, it sounds crazy. Why would you want more problems and challenges, right? And why would you even consider, fostering them? Well, let me tell you that it's not for you and it's not about you. It's to help those around you by sharing how you overcame the challenge. Even when the challenge is over and you can walk out of it, you can continually defeat it by sharing your strategy with others to help them succeed as well. And I have to be totally truthful here. Some challenges are long-term. Some losses, sicknesses, traumas, they're carried all throughout life. We can't get away with it. But that's why this approach is best, because we have to beat the discouragement and the difficulties every single day, not only in ourselves, but in other people. And there's hope. Use your lemons to show everyone around you that no matter how hard life can get, there is always hope. So in a nutshell, when life gives you lemons, you can either give up, which I don't recommend, make lemonade, which is a good strategy. Start a lemonade stand. It's a small business mentality, or you could create a lemon enterprise. It's really up to you. Just remember to never give up on life. You're way more valuable than you could ever know. And we need you and all the amazing things that are still inside of you to share with the world. And I really, really mean that. So with that said, I wanted to thank you once again for watching and for joining me today. I hope this video helped someone out. And if it did, let me know below in the comments. And show some love by subscribing and sharing this video so that we can keep sharing the hope. Until next time, my friends, stay safe, stay active, and always, always stay inspired. See you later. Bye.